What happened to this blue structure that dominated the skyline next to Battersea Power Station in London? It was a massive metal container for storing gas. Right next to multiple railway lines, this blue gas holder was a key fixture seen by millions of commuters each day coming into London Victoria and London Waterloo railway stations. It was also clearly visible to anyone who looked at Battersea Power Station either from the River Thames or Battersea Park or nearby roads. I was fortunate enough to be able to take pictures before, during and after demolition, as well as what came next. As well as looking at the images, I'll also include some history, context and reference to old maps and the surrounding area. Please like and subscribe and stay to the end for all the detail. Thank you for watching Eclectic Experience, change seen through images. Before Battersea Power Station was developed, this was the view from the Thames, with the blue gas holder prominent on the skyline next to the by then roofless power station. If we look on a modern map, we can see where it was in the context of the River Thames and the Battersea development. If we go back in time, looking at this old Ordnance Survey map from the 1890s, we can clearly see the gas holders on this site. What I found interesting looking at these old maps was that gas holders are actually quite common. For example, there are a couple at the back of the old Millbank Penitentiary site, part of which was used to construct what is now called Tate Britain. As an aside, another interesting observation is that the land that was later used to build Battersea Power Station on had actually been a major waterworks, seen here. Moving forward to the 1930s, we can see the gas holders are still there, but the waterworks have gone and been replaced by the first part of Battersea Power Station. The second part was built after World War II. The old maps have come from the Ordnance Survey archive held by the National Libraries of Scotland, link below and well worth a look. Also with the maps is an old aerial photograph seen here from 1947 with the largest of the gas storage containers clearly visible, and that was the blue one. By the 1960s, we can see from the map that the gas holders look pretty much unchanged, but we can see how the power station has grown. Going back to the 1890s map, although we can see the gas holders, the blue one was not actually built until the 1930s. It was number 7 gas holder, Battersea. Gas used to be made from coal and needed somewhere to be stored to meet demand. The gas mainly came from the gasworks located just down the road, approximately where the new Covent Garden Market is now. As North Sea gas was introduced, it replaced coal gas, and the gasworks were closed in the 1970s. Since then, gas storage needs have changed, and like most other gas holders across the country, these ones were decommissioned and then demolished. Seen here in this picture being partly demolished in 2015. The site was then cleared and work started on the buildings we see today. This picture was taken shortly after the demolition of the gas holders, and if we look in the background, we can see Battersea Power Station with only 3 complete chimneys, with the first one being rebuilt. I've made a couple of videos on the Battersea Power Station transformation, which includes the chimneys coming down and then being replaced. Please take a look, link at the end. Here are a couple of pictures as the development progressed, to see in context with the power station. All of these are part of the massive 9 Elms development that has totally transformed and is continuing to transform the area. This is the new development that has replaced the gas holders, and it is possible to just about see the replacement chimneys of Battersea Power Station in the background. As a reminder of what the site used to be used for, a remnant of an old gas holder has been retained. This can also be seen from the train, though it is a lot less prominent than the old blue holder. A similar method was adopted in King's Cross of keeping part of the holders, though there flats were actually incorporated into some of the holders themselves. Back to Battersea, and there is a wall in front of the new development bordering the road with some reminders of the site's prior use. This is a shield with 1882, an engraving of the blue gas holder, a blank shield, another gas holder, a shield with 1876 recorded on it when the storage area first opened, then an engraving showing the old blue gas holder with Battersea Power Station next to it. It's also worth noting the site is between railway lines and right next to Battersea Dogs and Cats Home, which was established in Holloway, London in 1860, but moved to Battersea in 1871. This is the roundabout next to Battersea Park and the road leading to Chelsea Bridge. This is what we see in 2023, but in 2015, even partly demolished behind the petrol garage, we can see what it used to look like. I took these images from a moving train in 2014, which is why you can see the lights reflected in the window. It has the gas holder to the left and Battersea Power Station behind. I tried to recreate the picture, but there has been just so much development in the area. I thought it would give a better idea just to show the level of construction as seen from a train now. Here are some pictures just blurring in old and new to get an idea of the overall change for the area. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like and click the alerts for future releases. Thank you for watching Eclectic Experience, change seen through images.